A reading from Success on Your Terms: How to Defy the Odds and Live Your Best Life by LEMA'S. Choosing Winning Thoughts. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. Frank Outlaw. The above quotation by 1960s American business executive Frank Outlaw goes to show that our thoughts are the foundation of our destiny. The foundation is the supportive base of any structure. Since our thoughts are the base and foundation of happiness, peace, and success, they are powerful bedrocks of greatness that merit the closer look we are about to undertake. Thoughts and feelings. To create a successful and fulfilling experience on earth, it is critical to be aware of our thoughts and why we think in certain ways. Our feelings of happiness or sadness, as well as our experiences of abundance or suffering, are closely connected to our thoughts and how we mentally process the events in our lives. This is why the way we think matters a great deal. Many people are unaware of how their thoughts or thinking impact their reality. Thinking negative thoughts can make a person feel sad, anxious, overwhelmed, guilty, or angry. On the other hand, if a person learns to think positively, even in a tough situation or event, they can make life easier and happier for themselves and those around them. Mr. Wright purchased a beautiful home in an upscale neighborhood. When his friends, family, and other guests entered his sprawling mansion, they were impressed. The elegant interior design featured fancy architectural details, high-end furniture pieces, and costly appliances. Outdoors, well-maintained lawns, an inviting pool, and spectacular views of the mountains greeted guests. Mr. Wright had worked hard for many years and saved up a good amount of money to achieve his dream of owning such a home. One would have expected elation and satisfaction from a proud homeowner, right? Well, that wasn't exactly the case. Friends noticed that instead of smiling from cheek to cheek, Mr. Wright constantly talked about things that bothered him, which he often mentioned to guests. His house was not the one he originally wanted. He preferred another house that he lost because his real estate agent took too long to finalize the deal, even though the same agent helped him buy this house. When visitors complimented the amazing views, Mr. Wright quickly added that this wasn't his ideal view either. He would have liked to see more mountain peaks. The pool, well, it was not quite the shape he wanted, so he was saving up some more money to replace it. These negative thoughts made Mr. Wright to feel stressed and experience duress instead of feeling happy and satisfied. He became so grumpy that his friends stopped visiting him. You see, his thoughts were affecting his feelings about this beautiful home, which in turn affected his reality. Come on a journey with me to my grandmother's hut in the village. The hut is made of mud with a thatched roof. The living room, kitchen, and bedroom all exist in one big space. There is no running water, so members of Big Mommy's household have to go to a nearby stream to fetch water. The toilet outside is a pit latrine, which is basically a hole dug into the ground. Grandma is happy and content with her life. She thinks positive thoughts about her home and life in general, which makes her feel cheerful and joyful. Our thoughts have a big impact on our quality of life because they play a key role in shaping our mood and morale. The examples mentioned above show how our thoughts greatly influence our daily experiences. Thoughts and feelings. Thoughts trigger emotions. Understanding the reasons behind our thoughts is an important first step in managing our emotions and shaping our future. Someone who is becoming more mindful is not easily swayed by emotions or feelings because they understand that emotions stem from thoughts and that they have the ability to manage their thoughts to find inner peace and show kindness to others. Jeffrey Nevitt, PhD, ABPP, is a professor of psychology and director of the doctoral program in clinical psychology at St. John's University. In his article, Feeling Your Thoughts, Dr. Nevitt explains that people often separate their thoughts and feelings because they are more aware of their feelings than the thoughts behind them. When I ask people who are feeling sad, angry, or joyous to report the thoughts or images bouncing around in their minds at these particular moments in time, they often draw a blank, he writes. Dr. Nevitt goes on to share the conclusion of a thought experiment which shows that behind every disturbing emotional state lurks a triggering negative thought. When you have a thought, be mindful because it can quickly impact how you feel. These feelings can either inspire or demotivate you. Feelings can also make you act in certain ways. Someone who consistently thinks positively is more likely to have enjoyable experiences no matter the situation they are in. In contrast, someone who fills their minds with negative thoughts struggles to find contentment. Now that we feel motivated to focus on our thoughts, here are some questions we can ask ourselves. Feeling angry? What is the thought that is making you angry? Feeling emotionally overwhelmed? What are the thoughts that are making you feel weighed down? Why are you feeling like you have too much on your plate emotionally? Feeling worried? What is making you afraid that something bad might happen? What is causing your concerns? Feeling that you will not succeed? What is the thought behind this fear? Feeling lonely? What are your immediate surroundings like? Are the people around you acting distant towards you? Do your daily tasks leave you feeling helpless, angry, and scared? Feeling sadness? Do you have a burning desire to be more, to achieve more, to give more, but don't know where to start? Are you feeling unhappy, uncertain, unsure, or restless? Do you feel trapped and unloved? Why? Feelings of frustration. Do you feel that no one gets you, like you have hit a glass ceiling and there seems to be nothing more you can do to move forward? Are you searching for answers that seem to be eluding you? Feelings of inadequacy. Do you ever feel like you could be more if you had more? Do you feel enveloped by what you think are your weaknesses or shortcomings? Are you wondering why you haven't found your purpose yet? Pay attention to your feelings, keeping in mind that there is a reason why you are having these feelings or emotions. Do not ignore them. Don't try to shy away from them. Then become intentional in actively analyzing the thoughts that are influencing your emotions. Recognize and deal with these thoughts. Once you understand them better, start making changes, remembering that there are ways to overcome negative thoughts and unhealthy thinking. Don't be afraid to reach out for help from a professional if necessary. Thoughts and actions. As indicated in the quote by Frank Outlaw at the start of this section of the book on thoughts, our thoughts have a big impact on our actions and ultimately shape the reality we experience. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Here are some common thoughts and how they influence our actions. Thought: I am a champion and a winner. I will succeed in this business. Action: what steps do I need to take to win? Thought: I must get to the top of the compensation plan with my company. I will be a top producer. Action: I will do whatever it takes to acquire more customers and recruit more team members. Thought: I plan to purchase my first property in a couple of years. Action: I am going to clean up my credit starting now. Thought: I have to make the college baseball team next year. Action: I am going to spend more time at the gym, training and building body strength. Thought: my goal is to make the dean's list this year. Action: study, study, study. Thought: negative thought: I am not satisfied with my job. I always hoped to achieve more in my life, but unfortunately, life has not been fair to me. Action: inaction. Thought: my dream has always been to move to another country where I can learn how to cook and become an international chef. But acquiring a visa is such a long process. Action: inaction. As we can see, our lives are shaped by the thoughts we think and how we think those thoughts, which then directs our actions or inaction. Not taking action is actually taking action. When we choose not to do anything, we are essentially deciding to take the action of staying where we are. Taking action brings about outcomes that can be amazing and transformative, whereas not taking action keeps us stuck in unexciting and stagnant situations. Thoughts as the directors of our lives. A person's relationship with his or her thoughts can be likened to a film director's role in the making of a film. Studio Binder is a company that provides resources to film industry professionals. Their website captures the role of film directors as follows. They direct the making of a film by visualizing the script while guiding the actors and technical crew to capture the vision for the screen. In general, such is the impact of thoughts on a person's life. Our lives are similarly directed by our thoughts. What a person thinks and visualizes is created. Their life plays out as such. The director reads the script, visualizes it, and then brings it to life. If the director visualizes the film in black and white, that's what he creates. If he visualizes an exciting, upbeat film, he creates just that. If a person thinks thoughts that are colorful, optimistic, and bright, the script of their life plays out as such. Do you ever wonder why some people seem to effortlessly live their dreams? Take, for example, they love to travel, so you notice that every summer they are on a cruise or a beach somewhere. And then there are those who are focused on starting a family. Their thoughts revolve around this goal, so their world becomes it, and they make it happen with determination. Simply put, just as the film director guides the making of a movie, thoughts direct the making of our lives. As follows. 1. Thoughts influence every aspect of our lives, similar to how the film director controls the artistic and dramatic elements of the film. 2. Thoughts allow us to visualize the future, just as a film director envisions the storyline of a script upon reading it, picturing it unfolding in their minds even before the movie is filmed. 3. Our thoughts lead us and influence who we meet and work with, impacting how we collaborate with others in making our visions a reality. Just like how film directors direct the technical crew, cast members, and others in making the film that brings the script to life. How we think directs the choices we make. In order to achieve success and happiness, we must think thoughts and make decisions that allow success to happen. The director's decision in choosing cast members, overseeing lighting, and organizing all the different aspects for the film are crucial for the film's success. Similarly, in order to live a good life, we need good directors. That is, progressive, healthy thoughts. Success mentors, leadership coaches, athletic trainers, and other leaders who help people on their journey to self-realization and success often focus a lot on the way their students and proteges think. This is due to the fact that success is practically guaranteed for someone who adopts the correct thought patterns. Think winning thoughts. Think good thoughts. Think happy thoughts.